Hey guys, my name's Hoke. I have 200 fishing in New World, and today I'm going to attempt to explain in less than 5 minutes how to get the quickest experience rates so that you can level up your fishing skill. So there's four things that impact the amount of time that it takes to receive a bite. The first thing that I want to talk about are fishing hotspots. So fishing hotspots, they all decrease your time to what I believe to be 5 seconds. However, each kind of fishing hotspot, there are some different aspects to them. There's three different kinds of hotspots. There's broad, there's rare, and there's secret. We can tell that this one's active because there's fish jumping out of it. This is a rare fishing hotspot, and rare fishing hotspots are the best for experience an hour. Uh, so a rare fishing hotspot has 20 fish within it, and it takes 30 to 45 minutes to respawn. I won't really get into broad fishing hotspots because they're not too uh, important, and they're the lowest tier. So secret hotspots, they have 10 fish within them, and they respawn every 45 minutes to an hour and a half. So this has double the fish within it compared to a secret hotspot, and it respawns in half the time. So ideally, we want to fish out of a rare fishing hotspot if our goal is just experience an hour. So the next thing we should talk about is that the depth of the water actually impacts the amount of time it takes to receive a bite. Right here we have shallow water, and if I just leave my hook in here, it's going to take us an eternity to receive a bite. I believe it's like 15 seconds, so just going to take that out. And way over there, or just anywhere next to that hot spot in this area, there's deep water. I believe at level 56, which is the level you need for this exact hotspot, you can cast this far, so you can fish out of the deep water, and the deep water takes 10 seconds to receive a bite. So when the fishing hotspot goes down, you want to just fish out of that deep water right there. The next thing that impacts bite time is bait. Now, for for bait, it's going to cut the amount of time that it takes to receive a bite in half, and that's out of a hotspot, that's out of the water depth, out of anything. So if I cast into the deep water, it's going to take 5 seconds to receive a bite. Right there, get the bite, and yeah, if I cast into this hotspot right here, or if I just miss, it should take about 2.5 seconds to receive a bite with saltwater bait, because this is saltwater, out of that fishing hotspot. If I could hit the fishing hotspot. Right there, we can see it's almost instant. Just break that off so I can get on to the next thing. So the final thing that impacts the amount of time to receive a bite is whether or not the water is salt water. Salt water is going to be marginally quicker than fresh water. So this location right here is a rare fishing hotspot, which is ideal. It has deep water, which is also ideal, and it's salt water. So if we use bait and fish here, we can receive the fastest experience in the game. The other thing worth mentioning is, like I said, there's a certain amount of fish in this hotspot. So if your goal is to receive the quickest experience per hour, you're going to want to be fishing alone so that you can fish all 20 fish out of this hotspot. Trying to think if there's anything else. This fishing hotspot requires level 56. It's right here. I'm sure there's other locations that are deep salt water with a rare fishing hotspot. Um, it's not really worth it to pick up bait to fish for yourself. It's going to just drastically increase the amount of time that it takes for you to reach 200 or whatever your goal is. If you just want to level up, you might be better off just buying the cheapest bait and just making use out of it by decreasing your catch time by 50% wherever you're fishing. I'll link a website in the description which will tell you every single fishing hotspot in the game. They only show up after you've visited them. So like right here, you can see I visited that one. There's like a bunch over here that I've been to. Uh, but yeah, this one's like ideal for experience an hour. And yeah, once you visit them, they'll always be there. But this website, it will tell you the uh, where the fishing hotspots are, the level requirement, whether or not they're secret, broad, or rare. And then if you click a link in this website, it'll tell you whether or not it's saltwater or freshwater. Unfortunately, it will not tell you what the depth of the water is. So I guess that part you'll just kind of have to figure out yourself unless you're able to just come to this level 56 spot that I have right here. But yeah, it seems like there's never anyone here, so this is probably ideal. But yeah, I guess other than that, the only thing really worth mentioning is the more rare the fish is and the more it weighs, the more experience that you'll receive. However, it's not really worth using the highest tier bait because unless you just have tons of money, yeah, it's not going to increase your experience an hour much. It might be like 10 extra experience per hour by using the highest tier bait. Um, each uh, each zone on the map only has one kind of legendary fish in it. So if your goal is to get all of the legendary fish or something, you're gonna need to fish in like every single zone in the map. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, I'm thinking about maybe making more guides. There might be something I left out, but if you have any questions, feel free to just comment below. Or if there's any other skill that you'd like to see a guide on, just let me know. I'm probably going to attempt to just finish them all once I'm able to server transfer because unfortunately right now I'm on a pretty low population server with a weak economy, so I'm not able to sell a lot of the resources that I received from doing all the gathering skills. But yeah, if there's anything else you want to see a guide on, just let me know, and thanks for watching.